Hello, this is the TELEFUNKEN Opus 55. I will try to tell you how to use it. This is the main buttons. The first button out is for turning off the radio. Plate and magnetophone is to connect a turntable or old magnetophone because the radio has got an input in the back side where you can plug your old turntable or your old magnetophone. But nowadays you can plug the amplifier Bluetooth that I have got for sale in my shop, and then you can hear the music of your telephone through the radio. In my opinion, the amplifier Bluetooth is very interesting for this kind of radios. LAN is long wave, bandwidth and middle is for medium wave, curve is for short wave, and UKW is the FM. This is for more or less bass, and this is for more or less high tones. Here you have got two knobs, big knob and little knob. The little knob is the volume, and the big knob is to move the ferrite antenna. What is ferrite antenna? Ferrite antenna is a little antenna inside the radio that you can move at the right or at the left when you move this knob. The ferrite antenna is only when you are in medium wave, and the ferrite antenna will give you a little better reception in medium wave. But remember, medium wave, ferrite antenna, okay? Ferrite antenna is only for medium wave. UKW is the FM, you know, and this is the magic eye. Magic eye will show you when the reception is perfect. When you have a very strong reception, the magic eye will be open, and if you lose the sender, the magic eye will close it. And this is to move the dial pointers. You have got two dial pointers, a pointer in the top side for the AM and a pointer in the down side for the FM. This is the FM dial, the FM, okay? And this is the AM dial. Remember, with a little knob, I can move the pointer of the AM, and with the big knob, I move the pointer of the FM. Take a look. I press, for example, FM. Very important. These buttons must be pressed strongly. Important, okay? Press strongly always. I press FM strongly. When I press this button, the light is on. But now you must wait some seconds because the tubes are heating. So moment please. Okay. Volume. Less bass or more, less high tones or more, take a look how works the medium wave, because the medium wave is a little complicated. When you want to play medium wave, press medium wave, and then you must search with this pointer, you must search a sender. Okay, more volume. Okay, and when you find the sender, you must do a test. Maybe sometimes with one braid is better, sometimes yes, and sometimes not. Good. So you must do a test. Take a look. I press, and I will say that the sound is not so good. So I prefer don't press bandwidth. So I must up this button. How can I up this button? If I press middle again, take a look. Okay, so the button is up. And now, when I have select if I prefer this button or these two buttons, in my opinion, I prefer in my home, press only middle. Okay. When you have decided that the medium wave sounds better with only or with these two buttons, then you must do a test with the ferrite antenna. I will move the ferrite antenna at the right or at the left until the sound is better. Here is good, here is not good, here is better, here is not good. Take a look. Here is not good, and here is much better. Okay? So I repeat. When you want to play medium wave, press middle. Find a sender. When you find a sender, check if you prefer the sound with band braid or not. Okay? If the sound is better with band braid, perfect. If not, press again middle. And when you have the sender, you can move the ferrite antenna at the left or at the right until you have the best reception.
Sí, a ver, yo hoy justamente leía una estadística.
This is the back side of the radio. Important is the next. This is the wire for the FM antenna, okay? This is the FM antenna, and the FM antenna must be always connected, okay? And if this is the FM antenna, you will think, where is the AM antenna? Okay, take a look. This is very important. The AM antenna must be connected here. You can see this is the AM antenna. When you remove this metal, you can see a hole, okay? Can you see this hole? In this hole, you must connect an external antenna. An external antenna for AM. This is an external antenna. External antenna is a long wire that you must connect here. Okay, and now this external antenna you can put, for example, through your window or under your table. Okay, it must be a very long antenna. And this antenna is not nice. It's a little ugly because it's a very long wire, and maybe you don't want a very long wire in your home. In this case, you can do the next. You can unconnect the external antenna, and then you can put this metal piece inside this hole. When I put this metal piece inside this hole, the AM antenna will use the internal FM antenna. I want to say, when the metal is in this hole, this antenna will be for FM and for AM. But this antenna is little, so maybe it's not good for the best AM reception. So if you want a strong AM reception, then you must remove this metal from here, and in this hole put the long external AM antenna. And this is the plug to connect an old turntable. But nowadays you can use this plug to connect the amplifier Bluetooth that I have got for sale in my shop. With the amplifier Bluetooth, you can hear the music of your telephone or from your computer through the radio. So you can hear your favorite music through the tubes and through this radio. In my opinion, the amplifier Bluetooth that I have got for sale in my shop is very interesting in this kind of radios. This is the amplifier Bluetooth that I have got for sale in my shop, and when the amplifier Bluetooth is connected in the radio, I can listen the music of my telephone through the radio. So I will use the radio much more. I will use the radio for AM, for FM, and can use the radio to listen the music of my telephone, my favorite songs, through the radio. Of course, the external antenna will be included, and the amplifier Bluetooth could be included if you want.